Greetings and salutations. This is the voice of Loquacious of Heard, bringing you his Afterthoughts on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 7, Episode 21, titled Marks and Recreation. I heartily suggest you find and watch the episode itself, sans commentary, before proceeding with either this Afterthoughts review or viewing my full reaction, which is hosted at the link in the description. Please support the official release. Be warned, this Afterthoughts review will contain spoilers for the episode itself. With that out of the way, on to the review. Do you know what time it is? It's Cutie Mark Crusader time! Yes, that lovely trio of fillies has transitioned nicely to their new roles of Cutie Mark specialists, helping other ponies, young and old, discover or rediscover their natural gifts and talents. A large part of their work involves working with fillies and colts who have not yet acquired their Cutie Marks. And how is business?
Sorry, every pony, we're closing up shop. We'll have to help y'all tomorrow. I don't know if we can help them tomorrow. Working with blank flanks one at a time takes forever.
Apparently, business is booming. So much so that, as the trio decides, group sessions will be something worth doing. Thus, it is decided. They'll arrange to make use of Camp Friendship's facilities and recruit a herd of blank flanks to help en masse via a Cutie Mark day camp. Huh. You know, back in the day I thought blank flank was a cruel and hurtful nickname. I guess whether or not it's objectionable lies more in the intentions of the ponies saying it. So, time to round up the children.
Attention all blank flanks and blank flank affiliates! Come to our Cutie Mark day camp to find out what you're truly good at. Bond with other blank flanks and find out what you're meant to do together.
Things seem to be coming along nicely. I wonder where the conflict is.
Hey, Rumble!
Oh, hey, Crusaders. Look, I can't stop. Gotta meet my brother for... something.
No problem. Just wanted to make sure you heard about our Cutie Mark day camp. The first session's tomorrow.
What you got there, little brother?
What? Oh, nothing. Come on. I want to show you a new dive roll I'm trying.
Come one, come all! Cutie Mark day camp is for blank flanks of all kinds!
Hello, Conflict. Thy name is Rumble. So, Thunderlane drops his younger brother off at the Cutie Mark day camp. Rumble is less than pleased by this turn of events. Other ponies there are having fun exploring various activities. Rumble simply can't be bothered to even try. Also, a quick aside. It occurs to me we've actually seen a full character development arc for Thunderlane. Sure, it all took place in the background, but as far back as Hurricane Fluttershy, we've seen that Thunderlane is a strong flyer, almost as strong as Rainbow Dash herself. Along with Dash, he attended the summer camp as a prospective recruit back in Wonderbolt's Academy. He flies for Ponyville at the Equestrian Games, and joins the Pegasi who tried to fight against T-Rex. Eventually, all this hard work pays off, and by parental guidance, we see him in the Wonderbolt's locker room. He's flying with the Bolts. And here, now, he's casually mentioning that he's officially on the team and off to a practice session. One of the many things I like about this show is that they develop their characters, and not just the foreground or main characters. Even background characters get attention. It's one of the things that makes the show feel deeper, richer, more grounded, at least for me. But back to this Cutie Mark day camp. Rumble fails at every activity. And is it because he's inept? Nope. Just look. In blowing off haiku practice, he haikus perfectly.
Whoops. I've tried it all. Time to tell my brother this camp isn't for me.
Come on, Rumble. Isn't it fun just trying stuff?
Not really.
Color Rumble unenthused, which is a bit odd. After all, most young ponies are quite eager to get their Cutie Marks. Indeed, with the encouragement of Skedaddle, Kettlecorn even gets a Cutie Mark in haikuing. Just what to say, props to the writers for this one. They took a look at Sakura's dialogue and said, just rhyming? Pshaw, we can take it up a notch. But back to Rumble's generally sulky and dispirited self.
We just wanted to apologize for not finding anything you liked today.
Oh, Whatever. It's fine.
It's not fun. It's frustrating, and we know what it's like.
I'm not frustrated.
It's okay. We've all been there, but we won't give up on helping you. We know you'll get your cutie mark. Every pony does.
Actually, I don't need your help, because I don't want to get my cutie mark.
What?
Oh snap! This pony speaks blasphemy to the CMC. But this is turning out to be a much more interesting conflict than I first thought. Cutie marks have always been a subject of much fun debate, speculation, and discussion, and this looks like a welcome opportunity to explore the subject a bit more. So, what's Rumble's deal?
You heard right! I don't want my cutie mark!
He said it again! Not wanting a cutie mark is like not wanting to breathe. Every pony wants to know what they're meant to do.
Not this pony.
Why?
Because cutie marks are silly, and they just force you into one thing your whole life.
Did I mention I'm liking this? Because I'm liking this. This is a good conflict. Clearly, things aren't as cut and dried as Rumble is arguing. Cutie marks don't seem to serve as limiters. After all, plenty of ponies excel in professions and with hobbies which have little or nothing to do with their special talents. However, Rumble is bringing a child's perspective to the matter, and the CMC are answering him with a slightly more mature young adult perspective. Let the debate begin. Have they points and counterpoints?
Having a cutie mark doesn't mean you can't do other things. Yeah, our cutie marks aren't helping ponies with their cutie marks, but I still like making potions with Zakora.
And when was the last time you did that?
I think it was, well, we've been pretty busy helping other ponies lately.
Oh, you mean doing the thing you got your cutie mark for? The thing you're stuck doing for the rest of your life?
Okay, maybe we will be doing that more than anything else. But we love being cutie mark crusaders.
Well, that's fine for you, but I'm not gonna be put in a box.
While philosophically I side with the CMC wholeheartedly, in that debate, point Rumble. Dude makes good points. Points of concern which must needs be addressed, especially for young ponies who have not yet found their special talent or their place in the world. So how do the CMCs handle this grave difference of opinion?
I can't believe Rumble isn't interested in getting his cutie mark either, but we can't force him. And we've got a whole camp full of ponies who are interested in cutie marks.
I applaud their maturity. If Rumble doesn't want their assistance, they shan't force it on him. Instead, they'll continue to help those who both want and need their help. So, will Rumble be staying away from the camp for the rest of the episode?
Aren't you supposed to be at camp?
That camp is for losers who can't do anything.
Great, so there's no pressure. You can try everything and not be worried about looking bad.
I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to get a cutie mark in any of their ridiculous activities.
Well, you're still going back tomorrow. You can't be a blank flank forever.
Props to Thunderlane for being an awesome big brother. But alas, it seems he's planted a terrible, horrible idea in Rumble's head. Oh, Rumble returns to camp the next day, and, via the magic of musical numbers, convinces all of the young fillies and colts there to join his side and hang out in the ever-so-much cooler Camp Blank Flank.
Every pony on this side of the line is in Camp Blank Flanks forever!
Well, you can't be a blank flank forever.
That's just the kind of talk I'd expect to hear from Camp Cutie Mark, which is why Blank Flanks need a camp where we can enjoy being Blank Flanks and appreciate our blank flankiness without feeling pressured to get a cutie mark.
Now hold on, every pony.
Blank Flanks forever!
Blank flanks forever. Blank flanks forever. Blank flanks forever. Blank flanks forever. What just happened? Has every pony gone mad?
Well, perhaps not mad. Their young minds have been swayed by a jazzy musical number and their own fears and worries about getting or not getting a cutie mark. At the newly minted Camp Blank Flank, the various colts and fillies settle into doing, well, pretty much whatever they want, absent the pressure or focus on how exploring fun activities can lead to a cutie mark. But wait, fun activities can lead to a cutie mark, yes?
Wow, you're cracking great!
Thanks! Oh no! What if I get a cutie mark in it?
Then you'll be stuck doing it forever! Blank Flanks, no more potential cutie mark activities!
Rumble's fears are ultimately unfounded. They arise from an incorrect understanding of the nature of cutie marks and what they mean for a pony. While his point of view is distorted by his worries, it's both understandable and natural that he should have those worries. The CMC meet up with Thunderlane and explain the situation to him. In turn, Thunderlane shares his own observations and concerns about his little brother with the 3 fillies. Rumble wants to be a Wonderbolt. He wants it very badly indeed. And since making this decision, the young colt hasn't even bothered exploring any other activities or avenues of fun. And now the CMC gets it.
Sounds to me like Rumble isn't afraid of being put in a box at all. It doesn't? Nope. I think Rumble's already picked out a box. He's afraid he'll get a cutie mark that'll keep him from it.
Rather than develop a talent that could keep him from his personal dreams and life goals, it is better not to develop some sort of magical talent at all, or so Rumble reasons. Oh, it's a childish overreaction, and therefore totally appropriate coming from a child. Time to impart lessons and lure the various young ponies back to Camp Cutie Mark by using the power of celebrity endorsements and attractions.
The Cutie Mark Crusaders are pleased to announce today's special guest, Thunderlane!
Hey, every pony, it's me!
The lure of spending a day's worth of fun activities is too much for every pony. And when one of those activities winds up being exactly the sort of thing which could lead to Rumble's own dream of someday being a Wonderbolt, well, that's too much for even him to resist. Which leads to another opportunity for Thunderlane to lay down some big brother wisdom and encouragement.
Thunderlane, aren't you gonna run the course?
Nope. I know I'm a Wonderbolt and my cutie mark is all about moving fast, but I really like to cook.
Since when?
Well, we take turns making the meals at Wonderbolt HQ. I didn't want to at first, but now I love it. I just wish I tried it sooner.
You do?
Of course. There's more to me than just flying. And I bet there's more to you, too.
Aw, a sweet resolution to the conflict. And I like the little window it gave us into cutie mark concerns that young ponies have. We've seen some of that before with the CMC back before they discovered their calling, and the CMC are excellent characters to pass on their wisdom and experience to their younger peers. The concerns about not getting a cutie mark you like, or about what getting a cutie mark means for a pony in the long run, what impact it will have on how they live their life, on their work and leisure time, these are matters which have interested the fan community almost as much as they interest the pony folk. And the overall message reiterated here, that cutie marks are a gift which helps to focus and augment a pony's life, not a shackle or burden that limits them to a single path, is good to see. Plus, I really enjoyed the dynamic of brotherly love between Rumble and Thunderlane. Super supportive and positive throughout. I thought it was very well written. Kudos to them. If you wish to see my full reaction to My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 7, Episode 21, titled Marks and Recreation, the link, as I mentioned earlier, is in the description. Feel free to leave any comments or likes for that reaction here on this Afterthought review. And until next time, as always, kindly remember, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.